Buzz, beautiful sunshine nugget. Today is gonna be the day that I do the thing I was planning on doing with you. That's totally more awesome than all the other things you could ever imagine. Now I just need to figure out what it is. No, it's not that I didn't put thought into it. It's just, what do I do that we haven't done together? Let's see. We could go make sparks fly. Maybe have an electrifying experience. At my place, your place, maybe a concert venue. Then again, we just got done with our show. It's just one day after the next, huh? Truth be told, I don't really mind whatever we do, as long as I get to look at your gorgeous face and simp you out in the open. I mean, I'm gonna do it to your face. It's also, well, I mean, do it to your face. It's just a figure of speech, and the rest of it, I'm totally not a pervert. Please don't consider me too much of a pervert. I mean, maybe just a little bit, because it keeps things interesting, right? You enjoy this, don't you? Hey, what's with that look on your face, though? Oh, you always do that. Always catching me off guard like that, and, well, I mean, I'm not really complaining. It's more like I'm confused. You always say, it's one way and do another. You sneaky or something? Come on, Sparkplug. You can let me in on all those little secrets. No promise I won't make a bit of a dojin for it, but hey, if there's a DJ about it, then that just makes us degenerates, right? Yeah, I deserved that one. The bonk was deserved. But, yeah, all things aside, I'm happy to be here. How about you? You're super fine today. I love your outfit, and I love the choice of styles that you always do. You're always... It just makes me lose my words. I was gonna say something really cool, and instead my mind went blank, and I thought, wow, you always make my heart flutter. I'm your biggest fan. I'd go crazy for you. Day in and day out, I mean, come on. And right now, I'm just thinking of all the ways I could kiss you. You know, the sneaky one, or that one, or... What, you planning on beating me to the punch? Well, I wouldn't mind too much. Making me kiss a fish. Now we have to buy that fish from the market. What are we gonna do with it, huh? You didn't even think that far, did you? That impulsive side to you is attractive too. You don't have a single side that I'm not attracted to. Actually, touche, let's test that theory. Go ahead, give me your least attractive anything. Still attractive. Still attractive. Still attractive. Nope. You're not winning this, huh? Alright, time for some party games. Since I'm the king, I'm going to give you a command. Your command is to... Damn. I mean, I just decided I was the king first, and then you could be the king next, and we go back and forth and back and forth. But, I mean, I could have... No. I can't believe I'm blanking on a command. I mean, there's so many of them that I could do that would be embarrassing to you. But why would I want to embarrass you? I want to make you smile. But then again, you do have a cute expression whenever you're embarrassed. Huh? Remember last time? When I zapped you in all the right places? Well, I mean, kind of, figuratively speaking, I mean, literally speaking too, but that really depends on your perspective of the situation. But right now, all I want to do is, okay, I've got it. How about you let me carry you like you're royalty for just a moment? Come on, let me live out these sim fantasies. Hey, being crazy about you is a full-time job, let alone my hard work with the hero stuff. But I think today should be about cutting loose and not really worrying about the details. Yeah, baby. Hey, put a finger down if you've ever thought of my zappy zap in your in the times when we're away. I guess what I'm asking is, do you think about me when we're both too busy to hang out? No, nothing like that. I know I could have been a total perv with it, but I'm more interested in that connection. If I'm honest, and I'm not dismissing the possibility of my pervy side being one of my best traits, but aside from that, I want to be the guy of your dreams, so, no pressure to me, right? I just don't like letting you down. So, I've decided to never let you down even a single second. Literally. See, like I'm holding you here? Get it? No, but all my nervousness coming out as jokes aside, and my social anxiety coming out as me talking a mile a minute, I called myself out there a little. What, you too? Well, I mean, you do look a little tiny bit in your element, but maybe just a tiny bit more out of it. This one's on the house. Wow. Every time I think I'm getting used to kissing you, it makes my legs a little weak. But I can still hold you. These strong arms and hopefully strong legs keep at it for a very long time. And neither of us have to worry too much about villains, right? Hear me out. You and I, we've just always had our tempo of things. Maybe nobody else can keep up, and maybe we're the weirdos of the group, and so what? I embrace that weird, and I'm proud of your weird. I wouldn't change any of that about you. And I wouldn't change those things about myself. If people don't want to be my friend because I'm weird or outlandish or hyperactive or got some kind of neurodivergent symptoms that I'm not aware of, I don't really care. I am who I am, and I don't want to change. I don't want to be anything but me. And I guess this is a roundabout way of me saying I think you're really cool, just the way you are and all that. And God, it sounds cheesy now. Don't mind that. Don't mind me. They say when one door closes, another opens. Okay, it was too much cheese, right? Can you tell I'm a little nervous? The things that I want to ask you and say and do, I doubt myself sometimes. It's not because of you, other than you're completely drop-dead gorgeous, and I just said dead instead of dead, and don't worry about that. I mean, God, that was uncool, wasn't it? Wait, no way, you think it's cool? No cap? Wait, really? How is that cool, though? Like, I have to objectively ask that because I guess I'm hard on myself. But it's nice knowing that you're able to smile and have fun with me, and I that's all I really wanted. Pretty lame for the ending of it, but I'll have to put a finger down right now because the amount of times I've thought of you and felt electricity run through my body, the amount of times that I've always dreamed of moments like this where we're just the two of us enjoying our night, having some time, just talking and being together. I've thought of this, I've dreamt of it, I've wished for it since forever. There really isn't a better idea of what I could do with my life other than spending it with you. So, this is a roundabout way of me saying it's a good enough day as any to waste the rest of the night with you. So, what do you say? I like your answer, but I also think you You're almost too good to be true. You sure you're not some kind of villain working behind the scenes, and then when I least expect it, after I'm drop dead in love with you, you make me drop dead? Hey, what's with that expression? Babe? Babe? You're not gonna tell me I'm right? Right? Babe? Why you got that evil smile? Babe, not the choking. You're gonna get me. You little. Just for that, I'm gonna tickle you. Tickle you when you least expect it. Not now. You're already on guard. You're already blocking all your sensitive tickle areas. But just wait. Just wait when you least expect it. It's either that or I'm gonna kiss you so many times that your mind goes blank, and then you're gonna have to deal with being stupid like I am after zapping. Then again, I think we're both a little stupid sometimes, and I'm glad I can feel that sense of camaraderie with you. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. You're not stupid. You're adorable. And that adorableness isn't something that I've ever gotten anywhere else. And the attention you give me, chef's kiss, absolutely. Oh God, I'm so happy just being able to hear your voice, hear you breathe. God, I sound like some kind of stalker now, right? If I wasn't dating you, that would be a creepy thing to say. But since we are, and since we're two of a kind, let's be crazy and awkward and in love together. And not worry too much what anyone says. I know I've said that like 4 times now, but hey, give me a break. I'm a little nervous. Can you feel my heart beating out of my chest for you? Of course you can, because I'm holding you and the Princess Carrie like this, and it's not the slightest bit embarrassing for me because, obviously you're probably embarrassed, and I gotta keep my embarrassment from being contagious to you. That made no sense, huh? Well, you know, none of it has to, as long as we have fun with it. So, we never decided what we're gonna do, so instead of that, put a finger down if you have ever gotten zapped. Hey, that's a surprising answer. I mean, other than me. Got it? Okay. See, now the answer is a little more curious, but understandable. Now, put a finger down if you like those times when I subvert you. Let's try that again. Pretend that didn't happen, okay? Please, for me, will you pretend that didn't happen? Got it? Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it, but, as I was saying, put a finger down if you like any of these times where I subvert your expectations and might seem like a pretty cool and attractive guy. I know I might just be a former class clown who graduated, but right now, I don't want to be a joke to you, and I don't just want to be that. And baby, for all my jokes and silliness, for all my zingy personality, that's a word, right? Probably. I just don't want you to think for a second that I take you as a joke. That I take this anything but very serious, because you're everything. The most I've ever had in terms of happiness and companionship, and I am totally nailing this, right? I get nervous, and it's proof of those feelings that build inside that I can never really manage to put into words without stumbling all over myself. Just think about what just happened when I tried to look cool. It doesn't come out right. Even then, when it does come out right, it's usually lost its Huh? Didn't lose its spark? You sure about that, spark plug? You're not just showing me pity, right? Never show me pity. Okay, maybe sometimes if it gets me, some of that sparky boom boom, then I guess you can show me a little pity, but I don't want to be someone that's just defined by situations of the lowest bar of maturity. I want to be a cool guy for you too, sometimes. I'm not saying I'm all a joke. I mean, come on. I rose the ranks and I managed to get to the very top of Hero Society. That's gotta count for something, right? Do I get some brownie points, some cool guy points? Well, you liked me when no one else did, and no one else thought I was cool, and that's why now that when people do, it doesn't feel the same. It's like a shitty version of how you make me feel. I'm not saying you make me feel shitty. No. Backtracking that. No. You make me feel amazing. It's them who make me feel, I don't know, out of place. Now that I'm socially acceptable and a household name, it feels weird. It doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be, you know? I know I worked hard for it. I got here with my own 2 feet, and I really put in the effort and dedication to really strive to do something. But even now, I'm wondering if I did the right thing. That maybe I would be better off being that awkward guy who's just the unknown, but we're here for better or worse, right? So I won't regret it, because we did end up together, and even if there's things like the underground that make me question so many things in my life, the one thing I've never questioned, not even once, is you. You've been that one thing that really keeps me grounded. No electricity pun intended for once, but it was pretty good. But, you know, I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I'm not trying to make this big, crazy madness of me confessing I don't want to be famous. It's not that. It's that I don't want the fame to twist what we have or make you think that I'm gonna have eyes for someone else. Surprisingly, it turns out that I have pretty standard issue, I don't know the word, but, I only really have feelings for you, and anyone else is completely second rate. Like, to the point where they're not even in the same realm. Like, if this was a manga, they'd be the background characters that you don't even see their faces. They're just vague silhouettes. If this was anime, you'd be the one that I fell in love with at first sight, because that's true. Even way back in UA. All those years ago, I fell in love with you, not the idea of you. I honestly just took my shot, and what do you know? You stuck by me even since then. This might be just a little bit wordy, but I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to have you by my side, and truth be told, as superficial as it sounds, one of the reasons why I became rank 7. Rank what, now 5? 4? I don't even keep track of it anymore. But the reason why I got that in the first place was to look cool for you, and to show myself that I wasn't just some kind of failure. But it goes back and forth in my head, you know. This feeling like I'm a scumbag for that, and feeling like it's the best feeling in the world, knowing that I could finally be on the level of all those people I looked up to. That I'm not just some extra in this story, that I've shoved myself through blood, sweat, and tears into something that actually matters to me. That's why, baby, I want to do a lot more with you that matters to me. So my nervousness won't defeat me and things won't get bad and we'll live happily ever after. But I don't want the ever after. I want the happily now, and I don't want to compromise on it. If you want my opinion, I hate the idea of storybooks where they just end and you feel so empty after it. It feels like you went through all that for nothing, right? At least to me, and I kinda hate that. I want to do something that really makes your heart skip a beat, and the only thing that comes to mind whenever that happens is that I have to step up my game. I have to do things a little more unconventional and a little more my way and stop trying to worry about how everybody else does it, and that's what today was. Instead of making this big elaborate plan like I originally thought, it broke down to being me, being myself. Slightly awkward and otherwise very filled of heart. You know, soul as well, and all the jazz that goes in between of all that. But as much as I'd die for a chance to make you smile, but not just for anyone, just for me. This was all just a stupid little plan. I figured, how could you resist the earnest and totally down to earth awkwardness of a geek who loves you more than anything? Glad to see it's kind of working. Hey, what do you... Now that was a kiss, am I right? Sorry. Just kisses like that. When I get to see your eyes after. They take my breath away. They make me feel things I didn't know I could. That I never thought I would get to. Deep down, I felt like this was almost too good to be real. But even if it's a dream, I don't want to wake up. So don't let me. Because I want more of you. I want all of you. I want to be able to be greedy, and you should too. There isn't a single thing that could separate us right now, and I'd like to politely say that I like that. And oh, the world, it's not our storybook yet. But I'll be damned if I don't make it into ours. Villain, hero, something in between. Whatever we find waiting for us at the end of this road, I'm proud to be walking on it with you. I'm proud that there's no one else in my heart. God, when you look at me like that, you really don't realize how powerful you are, huh? That what makes you even more powerful, huh? Pardon me, but I'll be taking those lips, and I'll be proud of it every single second, even if my heart won't stop beating or I can't stop shaking. It's because of that love. Something more powerful than any drug or euphoria. The feeling of you. I want to etch it into every single nerve ending in my body, and that's not on being a pervert. That's on being in love. A pervert in love. You thought you escaped it, but I'm afraid you've got yourself a perverted boyfriend. Though I guess we're a little more now. It's just I got used to saying it, and it kind of has a nice ring to it. But really, right now. I think I wouldn't mind being that perverted husband you always dreamed of. Hey, don't give me that look. You know you love every second of it. Otherwise, you wouldn't put up with my bullshit. Put a finger down if you hadn't thought about this situation unfolding right here. Put a finger down if you wanted it to happen. Why don't you play these games with me then? Not those games. I want a lot more wonderful of a game right now. The game of trying to make your heart race as much as mine. Unless it already is, in which case it's hard to tell, because I'm feeling a little woozy, but something tells me this isn't going to be the end of things, is it? It's going to be chaos. Us two going at it. We're crazy. But I love that crazy. I wouldn't trade that crazy of you. That wonderful smile and the way that you make me feel so alive. Seriously, like every single day I'm simping, but I'm happy to get my own arc in the story. I'm happy to make our own little marks on this world, even if it's just etching our initials into a tree or something. Want to do it right now? Well, maybe after I'm done with this, well, it's embarrassing to say, but not you too. Damn, you're just as down bad as me, huh? But I like that. No, I love it. I love you. I love you so much. I love you. I'm glad it was you. And not anyone else. I want to make these moments burn into my eyes. A soft and tender moment where I can savor in your scent and sight and touch and feel. Where I get to be the man of your dreams. This is the fairy tale that I always wanted. So won't you be my fairy tale love, Sparkplug? No, I think Buzzy Beautiful Sunshine Nugget suits this situation a little more, don't you? If you ask me, it totally feels like fate. Fate, one after the next. It'll come around and get you. Find you, right? I'm just happy for once. It's kind of seeming like it's in our favor and all that nervousness evaporates and we just end up with what's the most core component of ourselves. And I don't just mean me being a pervert or something and you being someone who deals with the pervert. I was more saying it in the romantic way, actually. I was hoping I could make you feel safe and loved and, well, all those little things that you always make me feel. So, in addition to my normal situation, I was hoping this time could be one of those times you can never forget. Because let's face it, everyone forgets a lot of things when their mind is blank from going crazy like animals, but maybe it's both. Some of that craziness and a whole lot of love. I want to remember each and every time I hold your hand. I don't want to lose that precious feeling of small things meaning a lot. I never want to be so comfortable that you don't affect me. Not that I think that could ever happen. I mean, just look at me. I'm a mess already, and I regret none of this mess. Not even a little bit. You don't either, right? I needed the reassuring, that's all. I'll take that as a yes. I love you. But words won't do. Words aren't enough for this. Maybe kisses are a start. But I'm sure there's a way. Just haven't figured it out yet. To express that feeling welling up inside, and I just want you to feel so loved and appreciated. No matter what. My words fail. I want my actions to have meaning. Every little touch, every little intentioned movement. Is it that? Right now, the only thing that's coming to my mind is how unbelievably attractive you are. How much more attractive you are when there's no distance between us and we can share holding hands just like this. Is it wrong that when I look into your eyes, I finally see what seems like a future that I can stand by and believe in? Would you blame me if I loved you endlessly in every way of the word? If I was a little greedy? Just relax. Leave everything to me. After all, I have a bit more... Never mind, it's embarrassing, but trust me, okay? You taste so good. You're definitely my favorite flavor. No, it's not too lewd. Silly. In fact, there's nothing lewd about this. This ain't half as bad as the DJ. Maybe it is. Yeah. Can you blame me? I have to go a little extra. Otherwise, it wouldn't nearly be as intense, would it? Just relax and trust me, okay? I'm so happy right now. I love you so much. Just being able to hold you was enough to make my mind go wild, let alone to see that look in your eyes. I want you to feel so much more loved. I'll never stop being your man, and I'll never stop being myself, deal. So you can't stop either. No matter what. It's okay. Just trust me, okay? I trust you completely. I love you completely. I Damn, I guess underestimating you is never a good idea. 'Cause you're something else when you go crazy and you gain your confidence. You end up being like night and day, but I love both sides of you. The side I can tease and the side that teases back. Not exactly sure which one I like more, but damn. Both of them are top tier. And I love every second of every moment I get to spend with you. Because I love you, period. I love you so much. Let's stay together like this for a little while. How about that? Can't be the worst, right? I know it might seem just a little bit simple, but that small moment of being able to hold you, kiss you, and make you feel just a little more special, I'm so glad that I get to be the man of your dreams. And no one else could ever. I'm just happy that I get to snuggle you. I'm happy that you're being mine. Well, that you are mine, but hey. Let's maybe, well, if you know what I'm thinking, then you can't blame me too much, right? No, of course not. It's your fault for the record. Just, yeah, no blaming me. You know what happens next. Or do you? I can't tell on that face. Guess we'll have to see one way or the other.